In this video, I make a special rig for filming welding. And it works! So in last week's video of the mini buggy build, there was this little piece of footage. And turned out alright. Now, to get that footage, I literally had a welding lens, an elastic band holding the lens onto the front of my camera. It was not ideal, it was not very easy to achieve, but it proved a point that it worked. Now the lens, that's a number 11 and is quite dark. I thought, well, let's see if we can work on this to make it something a little more user-friendly. Now, so cameraman Nick has lent me this camera. It's a Panasonic Lumix. But I thought elastic bands and this was a little bit awkward, so I went a little bit old school and I got a set of oxy goggles. So I figure if I mount the camera inside, it can still film through the plastic lens, but then I can just cover it and do the weld and uncover it and keep filming. So that's what we're doing today, and if all goes well, you get to see some more cool footage. So all the green is rather flexible, so we'll probably just remove that. Alright, so this bit's all solid plastic, so we can bolt to that rather easily. Now, it has a lens in it, a clear lens. I'm probably going to just leave that in there. Now, that will protect the lens if we get sparks. Now, I normally film with a Canon EOS M, and I have a UV filter on the lens itself just to protect it from grinding sparks and stuff. So, hey Shed Corgi. Yeah, so I normally have a UV filter on the camera just to protect it from sparks. They only cost like $10 or $15 and they're easily replaceable, not like the lens itself. So I'm probably going to leave this plastic lens in here and just make a bracket to mount this to the camera. What do you think, Shed Corgi? Come on then. Alright, bracket time. that's fairly simple. Now ideally I get like a gorilla pod to bolt through there and hold everything together, but when I turn it on, the lens comes through and just misses by a millimeter, which is good. As long as you don't bump the focus, it should be fine. So that looks pretty good. I can see the lights through here. So only thing left to do now is set up and do a couple of welds and see what it records like. That should work now. Yep. Hopefully we don't need that anymore. Right. Give it a shot. Alright, so that's recording now. Let's just do a little weld and see what happens. Now the trick is, start the weld, stop the weld, close the lenses, start the weld again, do the weld, stop the weld. Stop the weld, open the lenses again, hopefully not knock everything out of whack. Stop the weld again. Now I know that seems weird, but when you edit it all together, it looks something like this. Start the weld. Stop the weld again. And hopefully that's worked. So alright, well that works a lot better than I was expecting. So it could use a slightly darker shade, a 7 or something. Definitely nowhere near the 11 I started with last week, but this works. So I will have to continue on with this idea. I'm going to get like a gorilla pod or something to make it a bit easier to stand and set up. But yeah, pretty happy with that. Only a short video this week, but as always, customize everything.